This morning, South Florida survivor proves it's not how you start, but how you finish. Alexander Leon admits he was a bad student growing up, failing a variety of subjects and getting into trouble before ending up in a youth shelter. But now he's giving back to the same organization that helped him when he needed a bridge to his future. Alexander Leon is an accomplished attorney.
It's a second career.
Really?
Yes. My first career, I was a history professor.
But his personal history may surprise you. While he has dedicated his adult life to upholding the law, Leon says as a teen growing up in Miami, he had his share of run-ins with law enforcement.
Getting involved in some group-related activities I shouldn't have gotten involved in. Getting involved in taking things that weren't mine. Those kinds of things. It was a difficult time. I ran away so much, and the cops, they got to know me in that area. They did. They got to know me. And finally, after the umpteenth time that they brought me home at 3 in the morning, my mom just was, I don't know what to do.
That's when he ended up at the Miami Bridge, Miami-Dade's only 24-hour shelter for troubled, abused, neglected, or abandoned kids ages 10 to 17.
It was a very difficult time, and the bridge was very important because it provided a safe space. It provided a timeout from both a home life that had become really a vicious cycle, and it also provided a timeout from the influences that I was subject to where I was growing up.
He was there for 42 days in 1979, then moved to a group home for a year before eventually graduating high school, then college, and law school. Now, more than 30 years later, Leon is the vice president of the board of directors for the Miami Bridge and is committed to showing kids there that they too can turn their lives around.
But it's fair to say, pretty good success story, right?
Well, the story's not over yet.
A story of success and survival.
Even to say I'm a survivor, I don't want to take too much credit as a survivor because I recognize, as Malcolm Gladwell says in Outliers, that we all owe something to somebody else. I think it's the recognition that you can change your circumstances, that you don't have to accept things exactly the way they are.
Leon says he owes not just the Miami Bridge, but also the state of Florida and the community that keeps the program running a debt of gratitude. Roughly 1,000 Bridge kids, as they're affectionately known, pass through one of the 2 shelter campuses each year. For more information about the Miami Bridge and how you can help, visit our website, cbsmiami.com.